what's down here?
Yeah.
Oh, fetch.
Ah,
I need a
crap.
missile. And I'm not feeling in the mood to sequence break like I always so love to do.
Yeah.
Not that I'm good at it, I just like, oh my goodness, you know
No
what?
space jump boots.
Yeah, I don't have the space jump boots, and I don't have any logic boards in my brain.
Oh.
Okay, I almost. You know what? The person whoever's watching this, you're probably digging your eyes out by now.
Yeah.
Or, and your ears. But yeah, bear in mind this is the first Let's Play.
Yeah.
I guess it is a Let's Play, not an Al commentary.
Or, well, playthrough. Playthrough's the term.
Yeah.
Well.
Goodness gracious, you bug. You bug. What the heck? I will not understand. I cannot understand that thing's hit detection. Okay, I'm going to do this how I did it in the past, which was not go. Take it a little bit more sensibly.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm, eh? 8 hours. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Once again, the room magically fills up with acid as soon as we enter.
Look at Chizzo. You don't question the Chizzo. Oh,
yeah, but what do they care about this facility? It's like abandoned.
Yeah. Let's just say that Chozo had some weapons that should only be used in the proper hands, and it finally didn't it? Okay, that's one.
No, you didn't. It's still the same one, I think.
No, it's a different one.
I don't think you hit it fast enough.
So help me if I didn't hit it fast enough. I'm pretty sure it's a different one.
Huh. Well, we'll see.
That's more like it. Oh, nuts. That's going to burn. Whoa, that looked really cool on my radar. Looked like one of those inverse synchronized swimming. He wants to hit me. Alright, let's see.
Well, he hits you, you hit him. It's only fair.
Yeah. Try using that mentality.
Alright, so for me, that's, if I was right, then that's 2. If you were right, that's 3. We're counting.
Let's take some bets. No, I'm just kidding. But
well, I don't bet.
I kind of bet if you count using fake chips with no monetary value while drinking Dr. Pepper and
it's right behind you. It's right behind you. It's gonna hit you.
That's what you think, but it's somehow missed. Wow.
It's right behind you.
See, this is where the Wii shines. Okay, that thing is like either drunk or it cannot. You know what? You're dead. Okay, this is the last one. Or was it? Yeah.
Ah, jeez, you were right.
I'm an attention to detail guy. That's why I'm
Alright.
pretty much done.
Finally got it. Woo!
All I can say, YouTube, holy crap. I apologize. That was very unprofessional. When I do, like I was saying before I died, I'm planning to do a Metroid Prime and Prime 2 walkthrough with the old action replay using a little device you know as, as the action replay. Hopefully, how do we get out? Hopefully,
That's the way you came. It's the way you came.
what I plan to do.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna die.
No, I'm not gonna die.
Oh, you didn't die.
No, there's a way up. It just said most people can't make that jump.
I know.
I like how it's actually tilted. That's a cool effect. But,
So can... Oh, wait, no, you don't want to blow it up.
oh, yes I do. He's giving me so much grief. I'm ready to go on a homicidal rampage on these things. They're gonna die.
Murder in the dark.
I'm murdering the light of the... Okay, that didn't make sense. Let's keep this creepiness to a minimum.
Yeah,
Okay.
it depends on what kind of creepiness, I think.
Yeah, let's not go into...
So,
definition.
you know, why did they... I noticed that they've got, like, the exclamation mark meter on the left there. Wasn't that in Prime 2?
Yeah, it was.
Why not in Prime 3? And why have that in the first place?
Because it's kind of like one of those...
Wait,
like,
did they have it in... They might...
no, they
Prime 3?
didn't.
Oh.
It's eye candy to me. Basically, it's like... I don't know who's seen Iron Man, but that movie was the definition of eye candy. It was so friggin' awesome.
Too many people will disagree with you and say Avatar. Not that I've seen it yet, but...
Yeah, my problem is, it's basically an environmentalist movie gone horribly awry. They worship a tree and trying to save it, and it does nothing. It can do nothing.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to save the great Deku tree, except it's even more useless than it.
It's about as useless as Tingle's maps. Okay, actually that's not true. His are quite useful. Now the Tingle Turner without a GameCube. Now that, I mean a Game Boy. I've never actually used that, but I'd like to, you know,
I've never used it either.
I never understood how, because I used
you
it.
You need a GameCube link cable.
I had one once, and I forgot what I did with it. You died.
Just borrow it. You know Tyler.
Yeah.
You can borrow one from him.
He has?
Yeah. We play Four Swords. Sometimes when we go over, we play that for players. I have to bring 2 of my Game Boy Advances though, but it's fun.
Yeah. Funnest part about that game, I would have to say, I don't know. I'd have to say my favorite multiplayer game in a while is probably that Mario Bros. Game.
Oh, New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
That made a heck of a Thanksgiving.
I didn't like it nearly as much as the DS one. Why? Because you can't pick up weapons, I mean, like items and use them later like you could on the DS, you know? You could, like, you know, you were Fire Mario and then you get a Fire Flower, it goes in your little bank there. Which, the fact that you can't do that in the Wii game, like, drives the difficulty way up until it really was frustrating for me. So I haven't played it in a while. So yeah.
You know, I'd say this was a threat, but then I'd be lying. Holy, I do not remember this many of these things appearing. Either they're going into the ground and coming back out, or there is like 20 more than I remember. That's it. I am doing a hard run, but when it comes to what I was saying, what was it like? Oh my goodness, I woke up the mommy.
Let's see, I wonder where the weak spot is. Maybe that giant red thing on her butt?
Yeah, I shouldn't have called it a her in the first place. Anyway.
Yeah.
You'll probably notice I don't use missiles a lot, and that's just because I don't need them. Like, I honestly don't know the potency of missiles.
Yeah, I never used them much in either of the other 2 games either. Just because if I've got something that I have limited of, I never use it. Just because I figure I'll save it.
Yeah,
which means that I never use some of the better recovery items in RPGs. Even when I'm on like the final boss, I still refrain from using them.
And that's why Metroid Prime 2 was annoying. Because I almost never used the Annihilator beam because I was afraid to use it.
Yeah. I mean, stupid ammo system, that was the dumbest thing on the face of this planet.
Yeah, I'll tell you though, what I'm gonna do...
Wait, no, I lied. Sonic 06 is worse.
You know, I liked it for what it was worth.
There was a lot of potential, I'll tell you that, but it just wasn't there.
I'm probably one of the few people who actually really enjoyed Silver's gameplay mechanics.
No, there's an internet full of them.
My problem is...
Not that I don't like Silver, I love Silver. Silver's awesome.
Yeah, you made an incredible fanfic. Oh no, more skills.
I think that's a contradiction in terms.
Okay, love flick, I don't know what they call it.
Yes, he did say love.
And, oh wait, I don't have Boost Ball. Anyway. I'd like to see how that would even work in a 2D Metroid game. Now, if
I've seen how it works. I've got the original on the Game Boy Advance.
Is there seriously Boost Ball?
Oh, no, not Boost Ball. I thought you meant Morph Ball.
No, Morph Ball.
I haven't gotten very far in it.
I'd have to be completely out of my mind to forget about Morph Ball. I'm going backwards, aren't I? You know what? I don't care. I'm going to make this joke.
I love it because in the instruction manual for the original Metroid on the Game Boy Advance, it's like the enemies section goes on for about 50 pages. I mean, there's so many enemies in that game. I mean, it's like...
Did it have color variation included?
I don't know. It's been a while. I just remember reading it before I played it, and it was like, oh my gosh. How many enemies are there? I never even tried to get through it.
I don't know if you people know, but if you can shoot these birds. Oh, I feel bad. I own a bird. That's terribly